400 years after Qiu Dongpo landed on the island, Hainan is finally waiting for its own cultural highlight moment. Emperor Hongzhi personally wrote the title, a famous minister of science, and this honor is the only one in the country, awarded to Qiu Jun. This poor scholar who came out of the depths of the coconut grove. How to conquer the Ming Dynasty with ideas. How to come from a poor family and borrow books from a cowherd everywhere, counterattack on the Ming Emperor's army. Although Hainan is far away from the Central Plains, it has been since the Han Dynasty, the Tang Dynasty, and the Tang Dynasty. The wind of Confucianism continues to blow to Hainan. After the establishment of the Ming Dynasty, Ming Taizu and Zhu Yuanzhang followed Chengzhu Confucianism very much. Most of the books Qiu Jun read are classic documents such as the Analects of the University and the Doctrine of the Ming. At the age of 15, he was guided by Cheng Ying, the prefect of Chengzhou, a descendant of Chengnan. After he entered the Hanling Academy to work, he studied the annotations of the sons more intensively, determined to inherit and carry forward Su Shi's ideas and doctrines. Qiu Jun wrote in the Qing Palace's exemption from school, the ambition must be like Yao and Shen, and the knowledge must be Zongfu Zhu. All schools of thought are minor doctrines, not the books of sages. Zhu Xi has become the biggest idol in Qiu Jun's heart. Beware of learning the wave seat. Roll up the court and the public. When the imperial examination becomes a springboard for fame and fortune. This scholar who came out of the isolated island used a 10-year lone lamp as a blade, quenched the first work of science, Zhu Shu. He extracted the true meaning of the grid from the thousands of volumes of philosophical classics. Zhu Ziyu reconstructed the introductory ladder of Confucianism. Fresh blood was injected into rigid science. It is not an ordinary excerpt, but it is actually a clear source. He tore the mask of empty talk and let Zhu Xi's spirit penetrate the dust of 100 years. Perhaps Zhu Xi never thought that more than 200 years after his death, Nanning Qiu will give birth to a successor who will push science to new heights. When the Manchu civil servants were still idling in the body of Zhu Xi's Proqi Zizi Dexil University, the 60-year-old Qiu Jun presented the great work of the world, China's first comprehensive case of governing the country through the world. He took governing the country and pacifying the world as his starting point and foothold. It is an unprecedented proposal that combines body and use with Zhu Xi's body as its root. The country is based on the needs of the people, comprehensively expound politics, economy, culture, and society, national, military, education, and other aspects of governance, and the application of ideas to the world. Emperor Hongzhi held the book and exclaimed, "This is the true knowledge of Jishi." Since then, Qiu Jun has been promoted one after another. During the Jing Dynasty, he served as the Grand Guardian of the Crown Prince, and concurrently as a Grand Scholar of the Wenyuan Pavilion. Participating in important affairs during the Wenyuan, he was promoted to the position of Grand Guardian and concurrently served as the Minister of Revenue, holding the position of Grand Scholar of the Wine Hall, reaching the highest position among ministers. Become a true imperial teacher. In Hainan, Qiu Jun's name stands for blood oxygen. Since Qiu Dongpo of the Northern Song Dynasty Lingqiong, Hainan has many talents, but they can be given by the emperor as a famous minister of science. But there was only Qiu Jun. The true spirit of science is not to talk about life, but to apply it to the world. It is not in empty words, but in actual experiments. Qiu Jun has proven the deepest philosophy with his life. It is often born from the most pragmatic cultivation. The highest Taoist tradition is always rooted in the most specific practice. He made Chinese thought burst out with fission like power in the land of Naming, from Zhu Xi's Proqi to the emperor's teacher. He wrote it in his life. Learning must ultimately govern the world.